Hey guys, here we are at Unified. My name is Kimberly. I'm here with Angie Roberts.
Hey y'all.
And we're just here to kind of give you guys an update. We're not here with our usual episode. We have some things going on at Unified that, okay, we kind of fibbed. We said we were going to give you an update and give you guys a surprise. Surprise, we're not going to tell you what the surprise is yet.
Surprise. Yeah, that's the surprise.
We do have some major things going on with our team, and it's actually going to make things much better for all of you because there will be some things behind the scenes that will be changing because of this major change. It'll make a lot more sense when we tell you what it is, but basically it's going to put us in a much better position to give you really awesome content in a much better way. So we will just leave it at that. Yes. Because of this, though, we are not going to be bringing a new episode until not next week, but the week after. But we will be updating you again next week as to our progress. And I don't know. What do you think, Angie? Do you have anything you want to add? Like, is there anything you want to keep everybody updated with? Is there anything on your mind? I know that you were really upset earlier about the Ethan Crumbley case.
Oh, yeah, I got a little upset about that. I don't even know what they said, but okay, so Ethan Crumbley's parents were back in court again today to get they want their bond lowered. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. You went and got all your money and you ran and had an APB put out for you. Mm-hmm. You can't get a bond lowered. Right. I hope they said no. I'm pretty sure they said no.
I'm pretty sure they probably did too. I was
going to be mad.
Yeah, I think they did too.
Yeah.
I still say, and I've said this from the beginning, that I hate to say this too, but I really feel like the parents were kind of hoping that he would do something. I don't know why my gut's telling me that, but it's all pointing to that they were kind of hoping.
Why do you buy him a gun when he says that he's hallucinating?
Yeah, and and while he's like trying to end his own tormenting.
Yeah, and his mom taught him how to shoot it, took him to the target.
Mm-hmm. And said, hey, just don't get caught. Yeah, not that it's bad, just don't get caught. And I wanted to say something too, actually, about mental health. I was on Facebook, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I saw a group of women talking about mental health and how, people could control their mental health if they exercised, if they ate properly, if they had a relationship with God, if they talk to a therapist, if they just a long laundry list of things that are obviously good for you. None of it was bad for you, but it didn't sit right with me because I was thinking to myself, what would you do in the case of a schizophrenic? Are you really thinking that a schizophrenic is going to be able to do these things and all of a sudden their schizophrenia is just going to go away?
They obviously don't understand.
Right. And it kind of hurt me because there's a problem right now with people who are assuming things about different groups of people. So you have a group of people who are religious and they really truly believe that God can save them from mental health issues and things of that nature. And maybe they know somebody who was, delivered from that. Great, that's fabulous. But when you're telling somebody who has horrible issues that something's wrong with you and you're not doing something right because you're still sick, all that's going to do is make that other group dislike you and dislike what you stand for. And the same goes for the other side. Like if people who are in the mental health community are saying you people are nuts for thinking that, God's not going to save me from this. Same thing goes for them. So I feel like we should all be able to come together with some sort of kindness and love and try to understand each other's positions, because I do believe that the solution is in the middle. And I just wanted to say that because would you tell a diabetic, don't take your meds?
Right, exactly. No, you would not tell a diabetic. It all has to do with the mental health stigmas, and it's really sad.
Right, and I believe that too, and I think that a lot of that's missed, and it's gotten to the point where some people make fun of people in the mental health community, and that just adds to the fact, the stigma that And look at what's happening in the world. Look what's going on with these people that are not getting help.
Yeah, it's very sad. Like,
bring them in, welcome them in, get them help, and talk to them. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because it really hurt my heart when I saw this happening on Facebook.
I know you tagged me in the post, and for some reason I couldn't open it up, so it's probably.
But it was with people that I really respected and cared for too. That some of them were in that thread, and I was just like, I was surprised by it, but it hurt my heart, and I just wanted to say something about that because, while I know it's hard to understand for some people unless you've actually seen it yourself, there are mental health issues that are not because you have. She said, solve your childhood trauma. Some people who don't want to solve their childhood trauma. Are you kidding? Nobody wants to be traumatized.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because, I'm just going to solve it.
No, yeah. It's kind of like calm down. Well, gee, why didn't I think of that? Of course, I'll just calm down.
Exactly.
I'll just not be depressed. Snap out of it. Like, it doesn't work like that. And just like it doesn't work with, well, I'll just eat something different and not be diabetic. There's more to it than that. And if we can accept the fact that the body can be sick, of course the brain can be sick too. So, let's give people more credit. Let's be a little kinder. And
do we forget that the brain runs the whole body? If the brain doesn't work, the body does not function.
Right.
If you're brain dead, you're gone.
Right. And we always say this, there is a mind, body, and spirit connection.
Yes.
And it takes all of them working in harmony together, and all parts need to be tended to.
Definitely.
All parts need to be tended to. So anyway, I wasn't actually going to talk about that, but it just.
Well, I just want to say one thing. It's like how you get a little anxious, like before you meet somebody or you give a speech or whatever, and you get a little. Some people say they get little butterflies in their stomach, or they even throw up or whatever before they give a major speech. That is anxiety, which is a mental thing becoming physical.
Right.
It's not, it has to do with her being, or him or her being anxious about whatever they're about to do.
Right. And then you intensify that. Think about schizophrenia or think about.
Right.
I mean, I keep going back to schizophrenia because I think that's a really good example that most people can understand. And that's why I keep using that.
Right.
Because I think most people get that schizophrenia is something that you don't just wake up with it because you didn't eat right, you didn't exercise enough, and you don't pray. I mean, I think people realize that there's more to it than that. So
it's also so stigmatized too.
Mm-hmm. It is. And that's why we talk about it. I mean, and I think people who've listened to us enough know that there is, God is, we do talk about God and we do talk about spirituality and how it's really important. So I don't know, guys, please be kinder.
Just be kind. That's all.
Yeah. That's all we ask. So I just wanted to say that. So since you guys don't have us to listen to this week, we thought we would do a shout out to some of our favorite podcasts. People that we really respect, and we thought, hey, why not put them out there so you guys can check them out this week instead. So Angie, did you want to tell the first one? You have one, right?
I have the first one. Okay. CarleighLynn.com, and Carleigh Lynn is spelled KarleighLynne. That's CarleighLynn.com /category/podcast. She is an abuse coach. She helps women leave abusive and toxic situations. She also is great at self-esteem, building yourself, helping you build your self-esteem. It's a great podcast, ladies. We should all be listening to it.
Yeah, you should be listening to her. Yeah, we had her on. Was it the first season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She did a 4-part. She talked so much. We had a 4-part series. She had so much to say. We love you, Carleigh. She has so much on that site. Go check it out, ladies. You will love it. Men too. There's so much there. You could be there for months. Seriously though, there's some great content. And then, so what I have for you guys is, and this is a little different. It's kind of for fun, more of a entertaining website, podcast, I guess a video. It's in video form. So go on YouTube and look up Adventures in Wilding. And Wilding is Wilding. And it's Freya and her daughter Ruby. And these women live in an RV and they travel across the country and they video their adventures. And it's a little bit of everything. It's how they live that way, the adventures they have on the road. They do a little bit of everything for real. So just
it's a good podcast.
It is a really good podcast. They really are creative, and you just have to check them out and see what they do. You never know what they're going to do, honestly. So give the girls
kind of like here.
Yep. So yeah, definitely give them a chance and go check them out and subscribe while you're there. I'm sure they will appreciate that.
And so then we have Hope with Jonathan, and Jonathan's been on a couple of times. He's good for everything kidney disease related. So any renal failure or like your diet or anything.
If you're looking for a kidney, he's helped.
He helps. Yeah, puts people on. And that's on youtube.com/C/Hope with Jonathan.
And all of these people have their other sites listed. So like with Adventures in Wilding, you'll also see their Instagram, their Facebook pages. I know that Jonathan does too. Carly has her stuff listed. So you'll be able to find all their other information on those sites as well, so that you can follow them on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you like to go. So
yeah, we like these guys. So we thought we would just give y'all a little shout out and y'all something different to listen to.
Right. So, and maybe next week we'll give you some more. You have to listen in to find out.
Right.
But until then, we hope you guys have a really great week, and we will definitely be here again next week to give you some more info, and then we will have a brand new podcast. And we will be able to spill the beans on our big surprise.
Yes.
So until then, everybody, stay safe and remember that we are stronger together.
Yes, we are. And
peace out, guys.
Peace out, guys.